For the first question, there are questions around how do I handle lust. Another person is asking that he has an issue with masturbation and it's beginning to affect his relationship. How will he handle it? But then I'll just read this third one, which is a more direct question, then you can answer them together. So this person has been he has same-sex attraction. It wasn't always this way, but he was exposed to porn when he was young and same-sex porn as well, which is what fueled it. He says, I have a desire to get married to a wife and have children. God has also reassured me through a nudge once that this will happen. However, am I allowed to pursue a relationship with a woman, seeing that I am attracted to men? I have a few people that I have my eyes on, but left to me, I want to go ahead with the relationship, but I'm honestly confused. I sometimes wonder if it is a lack of faith in God's ability or just my lack of desire to attempt at all.
Tough questions. So I'll start with the first one. You're battling masturbation. The problem with many people is that we don't want to approach problems the Bible way. And this is what I mean. First and foremost, it is very clear in the Bible that there are sins that easily beset some people. In a way, some weapons are more fashioned for some people than others. So Judas had a problem with money. Samson never had a problem with money. Samson had a problem with women. Judas never had a problem with women. So the reason that's important is because what somebody can handle in some certain instances must now be different from what other people can handle. I have said unequivocally that to overcome any habit, you must be willing to let go of your privileges and your freedom, because there are some sins that easily beset that need a more sterner approach. Okay, all things are lawful, but they are not brought under the captivity of any one of them. And this is what I'm saying. If you discover a pattern where every time you're alone with your smartphone, you visit some websites that you ought not to visit, maybe you are not in the position, at least for a while, to use one. And this is the problem we have in this coming generation, where we just consume every new invention without sitting back to say, can I handle this level of freedom? It is a statistic fact that people began to struggle more with sexual vices at the advent of the internet. The more there was more anonymity. You understand what I mean by that? The more, in those days, in our parents' generation, you have to have the bravery to go and stand in front of a brothel and tell someone, I want to have sex with you. But now, you can come to church with your picture perfect look and be struggling deeply with those things. The Bible approaches this. When man has fallen and you don't want him to eat of the tree of life, drive him out of the tree of life and put an angel with a flaming sword so that he doesn't come in. You don't expect Lot to stay in Sodom and act like a hard guy. You drive him out of Sodom, burn the bridges so that there is not an opportunity. So this is the level of radicality that not many people in this generation have. Flee youthful lusts. Don't stand and form strong. So I think, I respect people who say, you know what, for a while, I'm going to go back to Nokia 3310. And if I have to receive emails, work hours in the office, and all of that, just find out what is fueling that addiction, starve it, and then you're going to be fine, or at least you stand a better chance. Create a system of accountability. No matter how strong your urge is, you cannot bring out your phone in this place with all these people here and begin to help yourself. You can't do that. So the reason that habit has lingered is because you have not been able to establish a system of accountability. That's the nutshell answer. And then to the second question, you're struggling with same-sex addiction. The first thing I want to say from my heart is this. Whether you struggle with the temptation or not is not the issue. Because temptation is common to all people, like I said. We are tempted in different ways. So it doesn't make the person by your side better than you. So that's the first thing I want to say. Because you see, there's a low-key hypocrisy in the church where you have not been able to overcome porn addiction or any other addiction. Or maybe you have 5 girlfriends and you look at someone who has same-sex addiction and attraction narrowly. That's hypocrisy. All right? Jesus died for all sins. I wish I knew the true context. So there are some people who swing both ways. I'm asking because the person said now he wants to have a girlfriend and he's thinking of getting married. He has even seen like a dream or something like that.
People he likes.
So now if you swing both ways, so if you're attracted to the opposite sex also, then I think you can get married on one condition. First and foremost, please tell the woman you intend to get married to. I think you should. Don't bring her into that without telling her. All right? Tell her, listen, I'm born again, I love Jesus, but I have this, I was exposed to this. So I have this tendency. I'm telling you so that you can also, she also needs to protect you and be there for you. Not like, there are some things that a normal couple will not have to bother about. You know, when you video call and, you know, guys are having hangout, all of them in the same hotel room, you know. Normally, she won't have to worry, but if it's you, she might have to save your life. She has to be there for you. There's no two ways about it. You have to, it's difficult, but you have to tell her. And if when you tell her, she goes to tell everybody, well, you dodge the bullet. You don't want to marry a lady that you cannot confide in and trust, all right? But you have to tell the woman you're getting married to. And let's know the real situation. If you have no attraction for women at all, please don't bring a woman into that misery. Don't. I beg you in the name of the Lord. All right? Because there's a third option you have not considered, and that's being single. It's easier said than done, but don't, to keep up a public image, bring a woman you're not attracted into. Don't frustrate anybody, please. So that's what I think. If you are attracted to the woman, she's a Christian, you're a Christian, you know, then you get married and handle the temptation the way we all do. So the fact that some believer is attracted to other ladies besides his wife does not mean he is not enough ground to say I'm not going to get married. So I think that there is a sense to which we can handle that situation the same way if you are being honest with yourself.
Thank you very much, Pastor. I think that's very succinct. Yes, you can go ahead and put your hands together.